I'm the amazing Larry. This is my stupefying brother Daryl, and this is my other stupefying brother Daryl.
Is it just me, or is that intro getting longer?
We're just doing the traditional magician's practice of putting a colorful adjective before our names.
Oh, great. They're magicians now.
Oh, boy. I love magic.
In our never-ending dream to lure the elusive customer, we've decided to offer magic with every meal. We thought to sharpen our skills, we'd try some illusions out on you folks. First, the simple but classic bloody finger in a box. Open it.
Larry, you did say it's an illusion.
After a heated debate, we decided that was the way to go. We feel this will stimulate the sales of finger foods.
I don't think so, guys.
Really? Well, we are working on a dove act. We haven't learned any tricks yet, but we sure enjoy stuffing birds in our clothes.
Hey, who doesn't?
Come on, Daryl. Let's go outside and give them some air. Mine are getting fidgety.
Gee, now I'm going to be up all night figuring out how they did that finger in the box thing.
Hola, Loudons. Bonita señorita, your numero uno hombre está aquí.
Maybe I could tip off immigration about him.
While we're waiting for Steph to perfect her puss, answer me this hypothetical query. If I were really in the lurch, back-to-wall situation, and gave you ample notice, could I bring someone from the station over for dinner?
I guess so, with ample notice.
That's nice. How's 5 minutes?
What?
I'm in a bind. Steph's been all over me because I haven't much lately, but I also scheduled a dinner meeting with one of the station's bigger stars. And instead of letting my innocent cupcake down and enduring God knows what punishment, I thought, why not combine the two and have dinner right here?
How about because I hate the idea?
Oh, really? Well, I think you'll change your tune when you hear who the star is. Your old friend and co-hostess, Buffy Denver.
Buffy Denver? The happy time weather girl that almost destroyed my television career?
Okay, Michael, let's go.
I have a super surprise for supper cuppers. We're staying here and having dinner with Buffy Denver.
Ew! I hate her.
I'm starting to sense a few holes in this plan. But I'd appreciate it if you'd all change your attitudes, especially since Buff's coming up the walk.
Honey, I'm going to hide under the registration desk for the evening.
Michael! Dickie! Oh, it's really, really great to see you again. I mean, we have been working at the same station for over a year, and we never see each other. Have you been avoiding me?
Honey, next time I want to hide under the desk. Don't stop me.
So, Dickie, introduce me to all your pretty people.
Right. This is my wife, Joanna.
Hi, Joey. It's so incredibly nice to meet you. Your husband is such a major dream machine.
And this is my megalove, Stephanie Vanderkellen.
Hi. She is so incredibly, phantasmically gorgeous. And I love what you're wearing. I mean, is she perfect or what?
Actually, she's not as bad as I thought.
So, Buffy, how are you enjoying your On the Town show? Oh, it's just so incredibly fantastic. My favorite is when I'm covering stories that I actually understand, so it's not just a bunch of meaningless words. So, Dickie, when are we going to work together again?
Huh?
Primo notion. I think with the right concept, you two... But scheduling makes it impossible. Well, Enough idle yakety-yaketa. Let's discuss some bizwax. You said you had some new creative ideas for the show?
Yes, Michael. Now, you know, I'm very concerned about the quality of the show, and I think a great way to raise the quality of the show would be to raise the quality of my outfits.
You know, I don't usually get involved in business stuff, but that makes total sense.
Thank you. See, the station should be buying me the kind of gorgeous stuff she has. Where did you get that?
Well, you can't find anything decent around here within a 63-mile radius.
Tell me about it.
Well, I'm done.
You know, I bet with your fantastic taste, you could really help me improve my look.
Oh, don't be silly. Of course I could.
I would just give anything to see your closet.
Okay, but it'll take days.
Giraffe, I've got days.
You know, I think you two would have a lot more fun outside that 63-mile radius.
Come on, let's start going through my winter wools right now.
Oh, this is turning out to be the most incredibly fantastic night. I'm sorry to rush off Dickie, but it sounds like we'll be seeing a lot more of each other anyway.
I'll get you for this.
Dick?
I'm just making sure the room is Buffy free. I'm all out of inane conversation.
She's upstairs with Stephanie. Listen, honey, I know she's been around a lot lately, but you don't have to hide.
Honey, it's self-preservation. I mean, all that giggling and endless cutesy talk about makeup and fabric and colors. I mean, I'm losing brain cells here. Honey, while we have a minute alone, let's talk smart. How about that Tolstoy, huh?
Wonderful time. I mean, Stephanie is the most incredibly amazing person.
Oh, stop it. They know.
So, are you two going out for a while? There's a whole wacky town waiting for you out there.
No. First, we're going to get something to eat, and then Buffy's going to make me up, and then I'm going to make her up, and then we're going to moisturize and do it all again.
Until it gets dark. See ya.
It's the pajama party that never ends.
Hi, I'm Siegfried. This is my brother Roy. And this is my other brother Roy.
Guys, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but there already is a Siegfried and Roy.
We know, but we're Siegfried and Roy and Roy.
Oh, boy, more magic.
For this one, we'll need a volunteer from the audience.
I volunteer Dick.
What?
Please, Dick. I'd volunteer myself, but I don't want to miss this. Come on.
Well, with Buffy here, how much worse could this be?
Now, we have never met before, correct?
Larry, just get on with it.
I will now attempt to saw this man in half.
Neat.
Larry, you've done this trick before, right?
There's a trick.
George, get me out of here.
No need to panic. Daryl here's packing plenty of Mercurochrome.
George!
Too bad. This really throws off our rehearsal schedule. We plan to perfect the sawing in half this week and then work on the putting back together next week.
I volunteer Dick.
Sorry, they just seem so darn professional.
Well, you're all dressed up.
Buffy and I are going to a nice restaurant for lunch. We're going to point out what's wrong with what other people are wearing. Whoever finds the most faults gets treated.
You two seem to have gotten really close.
Joanna, Buffy's totally obsessed with her appearance. She spends every cent she makes on clothes. Hours a day on her face. I mean, she's the first normal person I've met in Vermont. It's so nice to finally have someone I can have a girl-to-girl chat with.
Well, I was always here.
Oh, that's sweet, Joanna. But I always felt that it was a burden for you to have to reach so far back in your memory to try to understand what a girl my age was going through.
Speak up, child. My hearing isn't what it used to be.
Now, Joanna, don't be jealous. There are negatives with Buffy. Like when we get dressed up like this, there's always a slight danger that she might look almost as good as I do. But I still like her enough to have bought her something.
You bought something for someone else?
I must have wrapped and unwrapped it a dozen times.
Until you got it perfect.
Until I decided not to keep it for myself. I realized I felt strongly enough about Buffy to make the sacrifice.
Hi, everybody, it's me. Oh, Steffi, you look really, really terrific.
And you look even better. Well, I'll just get my coat and then we can go. And then I have a surprise for you that was so incredibly nice of me.
Steffi, you're never gonna believe this, but right before I left, I got a call from a girlfriend that I haven't seen in like days. And she invited me to some kind of party this afternoon that sounded like really, really, really a lot of fun, so I said yes.
What? You mean you're canceling? On me?
Yeah, but we'll do this restaurant thing real soon, promise. But I'm late. Huggies. Ooh. Bye.
But I even bought you...
You can make fun of of what we're wearing.
This is the worst, most horrible feeling I've ever had in my life. I think I'm going to die. No, it's okay. I think I'm over the worst part. Is this what they call being stood up?
That phrase could apply.
Oh, my God. You hear about it happening to other people. You even do it to other people. But you never think it's going to happen to you. I wonder if the others I've stood up in my past felt as badly as this. Oh, that's silly. No one's as sensitive as I am. This really hurts. Even knowing I get to keep the gift doesn't help. How could she do this? I mean, have you ever met anyone so selfish and shallow?
I'm a blank.
Dick, here's the info.
Michael, I've been stood up!
Oh, my God. Steph, are you going to die?
It was touch and go there for a while. I think she's over the worst of it.
Oh, thank goodness. Can you believe that ruffer?
Michael, take me upstairs. I think this is going to lay me up for quite a while.
Steph, do you think you and Buff will ever be able to be friends again after this?
Michael, I've been thinking about that. And the same phrase keeps repeating itself over and over again in my mind. No way in hell.
Hi, I'm Larry. This is my brother Daryl.
What happened to the fancy magician adjectives?
Well, we've decided to hang up the old whatever it is magicians hang up when they quit.
Why the change of heart, guys?
Well, we were doing the breakfast show for some customers, and Darryl went a little too heavy on the flash powder. We found it doesn't take much to make your cheaper ladies' wigs go up like that. We tried to tell Mrs. Epstein that blonde with charcoal streaks of black was stylish. But she didn't want to be reasoned with. She just wanted to be put out. We parted on good terms, though. We gave her $20 so she could buy an even nicer wig.
Wow, for that kind of money, you won't be able to see the cloth through the hair anymore.
Now we got to think up other non-combustible ways to increase business. Too bad, too. Just when we were getting good.
Buffy.
How are you?
I was fine. What are you doing here?
I'm here to see Steffi, silly. We have a lunch date.
Oh, hi, Buffy. Listen, I know you came all this way, but I just got a call from a friend of mine who's just dying to see me this afternoon, so I said yes. But I promise we'll do this lunch thing again real soon. Huggies. Bye.
Okay, Steffi, have a good time.
You do realize I'm canceling a planned lunch with you without any notice.
Uh-huh. Have fun.
Pretty devastating, huh?
What?
Well, you know, because... Well, just never mind.
Well, this leaves me with a whole amazing afternoon free.
Oh, good for you.
I know. I'll spend it with Dickie.
What?
We can reminisce about all the fun we had together last year. You better start. I'm kind of fuzzy on anything that happened over 3 months ago.
No, let's go see Stephanie.
But she has a lunch date.
No, she doesn't. And you talk to her. Just talk to anybody but me.
Dick, what are you doing here? I have to get ready for my very important lunch date.
See, I told you.
Stephanie doesn't have a lunch date.
Do so, traitor.
Look, I'm the last one to try to patch up this relationship, but now she's after me. I want you two to make up.
He wants to watch while we put on makeup? Is Dickie some kind of freakazoid?
I'm not a freakazoid. I want you to make up with each other.
But we're not mad.
Stephanie is at you.
Come on.
She is because you stood her up yesterday.
But I had a better offer.
But that isn't polite, and you hurt her. She stood you up today because you stood her up yesterday, and she wanted to make you feel the same pain that she felt.
So when she canceled our lunch, she was trying to make me feel bad.
Exactly.
Hey, that's really mean.
Good, it worked.
It doesn't matter that it worked. What matters is that you two are back together again. What am I talking about?
I don't want to get back together with her. She's insensitive.
And she pulls mean, hard to understand tricks.
But part of friendship is accepting each other's faults. I mean, neither of you is perfect.
What?
Well, I mean, you could be a little more considerate.
You are yelling at me.
All right, take it easy. You're not the only one at fault here. And Stephanie can be a little too demanding.
Well, thank you very much, Dick.
Great. Stereo.
Oh, Buffy. Don't cry. I don't think you're as bad as Dick says.
And I don't think you're as bad as Dick says.
Well, Dick's always so critical of everyone.
Well, does this mean we can still be friends?
Maybe. I guess it's not that bad that you're insensitive. Besides, I think I'm probably superior enough to tolerate your lack of inner depth.
Thank you, Steffi. I didn't understand the words, but the tone was sweet.
Maybe our problem was we were spending too much time together.
Especially here at the inn.
I have been starting to miss Michael.
Well, I hope we can work something out because I think you're really, really terrific.
You see, there are so many things about you I like. Well, I guess the burden does fall on the more advanced and developed of us to overlook the shortcomings of others. Besides, who am I to deprive you of me?
Oh, Steffi, I just think I found a friend for life. Oh.
Oh, my God, what have I done?
Dick, could we have some privacy, please?
See, I told you he likes watching.
I wonder if I could have George seal up this door forever. Meow.
Hi.
Loudons? Bonita senorita, your numero uno hombre está aquí.
Maybe I could tip off immigration about him.
While we're waiting for Steph to perfect her puss, answer me this hypothetical query. If I were really in the lurch, back-to-wall situation, and gave you ample notice, could I bring someone from the station over for dinner?
I guess so, with ample notice.
That's nice. How's 5 minutes?
What?
I'm in a bind. Steph's been all over me because I haven't much lately, but I also scheduled a dinner meeting with one of the station's bigger stars. And instead of letting my innocent cupcake down and enduring God knows what punishment, I thought, why not combine the two and have dinner right here?
How about because I hate the idea?
Oh, really? Well, I think you'll change your tune when you hear who the star is. Your old friend and co-hostess, Buffy Denver.
Buffy Denver? The happy time weather girl that almost destroyed my television career?
Okay, Michael, let's go.
I have a super surprise for supper cuppers. We're staying here and having dinner with Buffy Denver.
Ew! I hate her.
You know, I'm starting to sense a few holes in this plan. But I'd appreciate it if you'd all change your attitudes, especially since Buff's coming up the walk.
Honey, I'm going to hide under the registration desk for the evening.
Michael! Dickie! Oh, it's really, really great to see you again. I mean, we have been working at the same station for over a year, and we never see each other. Have you been avoiding me?
I'm the amazing Larry. This is my stupefying brother Daryl, and this is my other stupefying brother Daryl.
Is it just me, or is that intro getting longer?
We're just doing the traditional magician's practice of putting a colorful adjective before our names.
Oh, great. They're magicians now.
Oh, boy. I love magic.
In our never-ending dream to lure the elusive customer, we've decided to offer magic with every meal. We thought to sharpen our skills, we'd try some illusions out on you folks. First, the simple but classic bloody finger in a box. Open it.
Larry, you did say it's an illusion.
After a heated debate, we decided that was the way to go. We feel this will stimulate the sales of finger foods.
I don't think so, guys.
Really? Well, we are working on a dove act. We haven't learned any tricks yet, but we sure enjoy stuffing birds in our clothes.
Hey, who doesn't?
Come on, Daryl. Let's go outside and give them some air. Mine are getting fidgety.
Gee, now I'm going to be up all night figuring out how they did that finger in the box thing.